Number 1. The Japanese spider crab. The Japanese spider crab is a species of marine crab. It is the largest known living arthropod and has the largest leg span of any arthropod, sometimes measuring up to 12.5 feet from the tip of one front claw to the other. Japanese spider crabs live in the waters around Japan and get their name from its resemblance to a spider. Despite the intimidating appearance of these animals, the Japanese spider crab is harmless and is a slow-moving creature. As a decorator crab, it adorns its exoskeleton with algae and sponges to increase its camouflage to hide from predators like octopuses and fish. That being said, there are actually few predators at the depths in which they live. Because these crabs have a hard outer shell that does not grow, they must shed their shells. This unique molting behavior occurs for 103 minutes, in which the crab loses its mobility and starts molting its carapace rear and ends with molting its walking legs. This can be dangerous for them, as they can get stuck in their existing shells or be preyed on by other crabs during the molting period. Little is known about the behavior of spider crabs because they live so deep, but it is thought they are not very sociable animals. They usually forage for food alone and there is little communication between the individuals, even when they are kept in captivity. Number 2. The blue-ringed octopus. These little octopuses have been found in the Pacific and Indian Oceans. They typically live on coral reefs and rocky areas of the seafloor, though some may be found in tide pools, seagrass, and algal beds. They are usually nocturnal, emerging at night to hunt crustaceans and sometimes small fish. So, what happens if you're bitten by one? First, the venom blocks nerve signals throughout the body, causing muscle numbness. Other symptoms include nausea, vision loss or blindness, loss of senses and loss of motor skills. Ultimately, it will cause muscle paralysis, including the muscles needed for humans to breathe, leading to respiratory arrest and death. There is no known antidote, but victims can be saved if artificial respiration is started immediately. As their name suggests, these octopuses feature numerous blue rings on their bodies and arms. These rings are an example of aposematism, where animals use bright colors as a warning to would-be predators. But unlike other aposematic animals such as poison dart frogs or velvet ants, which permanently display their bright colors, blue-ringed octopuses only show theirs off when they feel threatened. They use muscles to make their blue patterns appear, displaying them on top of a yellow or cream-colored base with dark pigmented cells underneath the rings, which helps to intensify their color. Like lots of other octopuses, blue-ringed octopuses can also use their chromatophores to help camouflage themselves. They spend a lot of their time tucked away in crevices, hiding from animals that might try to eat them. Experts aren't sure how many blue-ringed octopuses there are, and it's unclear whether their populations are in decline. While none of the species are formally considered to be at risk, human activities may still be affecting them. Number 3. The Colossal Squid. The colossal squid has the largest eyes of any known creature ever to exist. It is sometimes called the Antarctic squid or giant cranch squid and is believed to be the largest squid species in terms of mass. It is the only recognized member of the genus Mesonychoteuthis and is known from only a small number of specimens. The species is confirmed to reach a mass of at least 495 kilograms, though the largest specimens known only from beaks found in sperm whale stomachs may perhaps weigh as much as 600 to 700 kilograms, making it the largest known invertebrate. Maximum total length has been estimated at 10 to 14 meters. Although squid cannot hear sound, they can detect the movement of sound waves via organs called statocysts. Squid statocysts likely respond to low-frequency sounds less than 500 Hz, similar to pelagic fish. Colossal squid are essentially deaf to high frequencies like whale sonar, so they rely largely on visual detection mechanisms to avoid predation. Little is known about their behavior, but it is believed to feed on prey such as Chaetognatha, large fish such as the Patagonian toothfish, and smaller squid in the deep ocean using bioluminescence. A recent study revealed that Antarctic toothfish make up a significant part of the colossal squid's diet. Of the 8,000 toothfish brought aboard trawlers between 2011 and 2014, 71 showed clear signs of attack by colossal squid. A study in Prides Bay region of Antarctica found squid remains in a female colossal squid's stomach, suggesting the possibility of cannibalism within this species. Studies measuring the delta-15N content of the chitinous beaks of cephalopods to determine trophic ecology levels have demonstrated that the colossal squid is a top predator that is positively correlated with its increased size. This new confirmation of the colossal squid's trophic level suggests that it likely preys on large fishes and smaller squids, according to its size, and that its predators include sperm whales and sleeper sharks. Number 4. Stonefish. The reef stonefish, or just stonefish, is a species of venomous, marine, rayfin fish. It is a stonefish belonging to the subfamily Cynosyni, which is classified as being within the family Scorpinidae, the scorpion fishes, and their relatives. It is the deadliest fish in the sea with highly effective venom which can be lethal to humans. If you inadvertently step on a stonefish thinking it's a harmless rock, it will pop up its dorsal spines and release venom from 2 sacs at the base of each spine. Unsurprisingly, the more venom that is injected, the worse it is for you. Stonefish stings can cause any of the following symptoms: bleeding, severe pain at the site of the sting, abdominal pain, nausea and vomiting, paralysis, fever, fainting, low blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, and even cardiac arrest. Stonefish are found in rocky or muddy bottoms of marine habitats in the Indo-Pacific region. They have excellent camouflage, and their bodies are typically brown with orange, yellow or red patches and are textured to resemble the surrounding rocks or coral. You could swim right by a stonefish and never know it was there. Stonefish use this to their advantage while hunting, and will wait for fish to swim by then swiftly attack and swallow their prey. While this species has not been evaluated by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, it faces threats from pollution and habitat loss. Number 5. The Gulper Eel. The Gulper eel is one of the most bizarre-looking creatures in the deep sea. Its most notable attribute is the large mouth. This enormous mouth is much larger than the eel's body, and it gives the eel its other common name of umbrella mouth gulper. The mouth is loosely hinged, and can be opened wide enough to swallow an animal much larger than itself. The hapless fish is then deposited into a pouch-like lower jaw, which resembles that of a pelican. In fact, this eel is sometimes referred to as the pelican eel. The gulper's stomach can also stretch to accommodate its large meals. The gulper eel is much different in appearance than most other eel species. Its pectoral fins are so tiny as to be almost non-existent. Unlike many other deep-sea creatures, it has very small eyes, and it is believed that the eyes evolved to detect faint traces of light rather than form images. In spite of its gigantic mouth, it is believed that the gulper eel's diet consists mainly of small crustaceans. Since the eel has very tiny teeth, it probably does not eat large fish on a regular basis. The large mouth may be an adaptation to allow the eel to eat a wider variety of prey when food is scarce, and it can also be used like a large net. The eel can swim into large groups of shrimp or other crustaceans with its mouth wide open, scooping them up as it goes. The gulper eel is also known to feed on squids and other small invertebrates. When the eel gulps its prey into its massive jaws, it also takes in a large amount of water, which is then slowly expelled through its gill slits. Gulper eels themselves are preyed upon by lancet fish and other deep-sea predators. Because of the extreme depths at which it lives, most of what we know about the gulper eel comes from specimens that are inadvertently caught in deep-sea fishing nets. The gulper eel is found in all of the world's tropical and temperate oceans at depths ranging from 500 to 6,000 feet, or about 150 to 1,800 meters.